What's the hardest thing you've ever had to overcome in your life?
The boxing fight with Thor. Sort of 18 months into the prep, I detached my left bicep. You know, I had to sort of convince myself it was okay that I'm going to beat this guy with one arm.
Eddie reveals his feud and the betrayal of Thor.
Would you say you hate him?
I can't see myself being friends with someone who tried to destroy my life. And that put a lot of like black cloud on me, a lot of depression, and wanted to kill myself.
Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on.
What's the hardest thing you've ever had to overcome in your life?
I would say one of the hardest things I've ever had to overcome there's been many. I would say with the boxing fight that I just had with Thor, sort of 18 months into the prep, I detached my left bicep. I've got the scar there, I rolled my bicep up. So
while you were doing a curl?
Whilst I was doing a hook.
Oh.
Just a silly wide hook, just a one-off mistake, and it rolled my bicep up. And I had to go and get the surgery awake because I couldn't get put to sleep because of my size. So I had to have it done. They just put a band around my arm, numb my arm, and they just did the operation whilst I was awake.
Did you look?
I did. Yeah,
did you regret looking?
I did. Yeah, I filmed it. It's on my YouTube.
Millions of views.
Yeah. And the comeback from that, like, so the surgeon said to me, you can't throw a punch for a year. Like, you can box, you can throw jabs and whatever else, but if you throw a hard hook within this side of 9 months, it'll just come off again. So I basically had to go into that fight 6 months after the operation and fight Thor one-armed.
Was it your lead jab or was it your...
Yeah, I'm right-handed, so you always fight with your
left
left hand.
You need that jab.
So, I mean, it put a massive disadvantage to me, and quite, you know, people around me are like, Ed, do you want to postpone this? Do you want to extend it? And I was like, I can't. I'd already delayed it once. I'd already missed a fight. So there was so much pressure on me to go and do that fight that I just dealt with it. And that was such a hard thing mentally to overcome. You know, I had to sort of convince myself it was okay that I'm going to beat this guy with one arm, and I did in the end. But to get to that point, you've got to think 6 months. So I had the arm attached, and then 6 months later I had to fight. You've got to think 3.5, 4 months of that, it was still healing. So I couldn't even throw a jab, you know. And then 2 months I just started to use my arm. So that was probably one of the hardest things I've had to overcome in my whole life and career. It was mentally. More than anything, to come back from that and step in the ring with literally one of the biggest men on the planet with one arm was very mentally taxing.
Yeah. So we're going to come back to the quickfire round in a moment because I want to go to Thor. Because I look at everything online in the media and I always then go, well, this might not be true because that's media. So I always like to ask my guests themselves, did they actually say this? So did you say there's more chance of a dinner date with King Charles than fixing your friendship with Thor?
I did say that, yeah. I did say that.
And do you still feel that way?
Yeah, I do. You know, there's so much water under the bridge, so to say. Once too much is gone, that bridge gets, you know, pulled down. I mean, that happened a long time ago.
So would you say you hate him?
I don't hate him.
No.
I just don't want to be, you know, I can't see myself being friends with someone who tried to destroy my life in the past. So
what did he do to try and destroy your life?
He put a big black cloud over my 2017 win, said I cheated him, said me and a referee construed to take a title away from him. And that put a lot of like black cloud on me, a lot of depression, a lot of like added stress to my life. And it was just like one post I did on Instagram, but that one post like
blew up.
It blew up. It blew up. Not a very nice thing to go through.
No. It feels sad, that, to me.
You know what, it is sad because I got on with Thor. You know, I classed him as a friend. You know, been around my house. We'd had a party at my house. We travelled the world together. Went for meals. You know, we competed many, many times. And that was all just thrown out the window with one Instagram post. Just gone, just like that. It is sad.
Yeah. Does sound like the makings of a good boxing rematch, though. I bet you can't confirm nor deny.
I cannot.
All right. What do you think of Jake Paul?
If you enjoyed this video with Eddie Hall, you can watch the full deep dive live interview right here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on.